But let's talk about this game. Whew. So I put like what, 45, 50-ish hours into this, right? Very slow start, very, very slow. And then it just suddenly, there's quite a bit in between, and then suddenly just ends. Story-wise, some of the thematically, some of the choices they made I don't agree with, but it's not my game, not my story. So, but it just seems like some of the things should have been kind of twisted around, kind of backwards, right? To where you're retrieved, pulled into this world, right? But you're like somehow given your powers, and then or the demon shows up to get you in Earth, attacks you, and you somehow manage to defend yourself just because of reasons, and then you get pulled in the world, and the only way to defeat him is to weaken his power or its power by grabbing the other three. But it was just kind of silly. And then they had this finding the truth bit that went on for a very long time. I mean, holy crap, it was a very long time. As a main character, I guess Frey was okay. I mean, a little kind of cringy at times. I don't shy from profanity, but God Almighty, it's like they just use profanity just for profanity's sake. I'm gonna get this motherfucker. Fuck this. Fuck that. Rah. It was really weird. Kind of off-putting at times, but I really didn't feel that there was too much chatter between the entity on her wrist, the cuff, and her. It was fine. I didn't think there was anything wrong. Some folks were complaining about it, saying it was too much, but whatever. Graphics wise, I didn't see a lot of graphic glitches. I mean, it loaded up pretty fast. I mean, fast travel was hella fast. It was impressively fast. I don't think the game. The game didn't crash on me one bit, and all the time I played it. It did get a bit framey when there's a lot of enemies, particularly those big storms. But other than that, it ran pretty butter smooth for me. Right? No audio glitches. I saw some pop in, but that's to be expected, right? With performance mode that I played it on. Sound was alright. I mean, music was good. It was very, like the critters were interesting and sounded evil, right? Gameplay kind of faltered for me. Valve, that's interesting. Steam, Epic Games, got it. Nvidia, all the graphic. But the parkour really wasn't parkour. It was more of a free run. Kevin Kraft, damn bud, Black Girl Gamers, hell yeah. It was more free running. There were times when you're supposed to dodge. Obviously they wanted you to use the free run all the time. And you can tell by the accessibility that there were some issues, I think, with what some folks felt about the way it was running, so they just didn't.
Frey, support is thriving now that you clear the break.
But it's still out there, in all the realms. And I don't have a clue how to get rid of it. Wish I could figure it out.
I'll continue to study my father's notes on reversing the break. Maybe between the two of us we'll find a way.
If there was someone who would have known, it was Bob.
Indeed. The council would welcome you as a member. We're alive and prospering because of you.
Look, okay. Don't think I did all of this just for Athia. Newsflash, I'm not that altruistic.
Uh-huh.
Look, the council gig, it's not for me. But I can think of someone who'd be pretty good at it.
Who?
You! Dumbass! You're the glue that holds this whole place together. You step
Case
up,
in point.
Look after
Some
the
of it's just
injured, you inspire people.
very strange.
Couldn't think of anyone else better for the job.
Edgy to be edgy.
Johidi's been looking for you.
Oh, yes, of course.
Would you look at that? You're needed.
All right, see you later.
Say hi to Joe for me. And now the real work begins. Damn. That is a lot of land for just one girl to cover. But it's a good thing I'm not doing it on my own. Isn't that right, Cuff?
It's fan brace.
Well played. Combat-wise, I mean, so when you were dodging, the dodge really wasn't a dodge; it was just like a flip in place, and so that got really annoying, right? Now, the powers are cool. Finding out the weaknesses were cool. Definitely is. I wouldn't say it's nothing fantastical, but nothing terrible either. Definitely midline. I mean, there were moments that I was just, I was so annoyed because it was just everything moved like the wind. But when you attack, you just come to a dead stop rather than like you're running, dashing about in your main attack, right? Your light attack, you should be able to do it when you're free running. But if you have to power up, like you're holding right trigger, then then it stops you. I mean, definitely worth the $30 I paid for it. I mean, I'd say for this is like a 7 out of 10. Now it's trophy hunting time.